I'm really honored to have Consul General Teddy to come and welcome us, and so I'm just going to do a brief introduction. He's the US Consul General in Cape Town and has held this position since September 2014. He's a native of Washington, D.C., and a career member of the Senior Foreign Service, holding the rank of Minister Counselor. In diplomatic career spanning 3 decades, Mr. Taylor has served tours in Latin America, Europe, the Caribbean, South Pacific, and now Africa. He most recently completed a 2-year assignment as a diplomat in residence at Howard University in Washington, D.C. So I thought it was very appropriate that as we start these discussions on global mental health, that we ask Mr. Taylor to come and welcome us to South Africa. And I think you'll hear that his dedication to and expertise in global affairs represents global mindset we hope to embody in this conference, as well as the resulting Africa Global Mental Health Institute. So welcome, Consul General Teddy.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. I'll be very candid with you. When we get a ton of invitations, and when I saw mental health, I said, well, why do I need to do that? And then I saw African mental health, I said, yes, I've got to do that one. First, on behalf of Ambassador Patrick Gaspard, the United States Ambassador to South Africa, and the entire mission of South Africa. We have 3 consulates, Cape Town, Durban, Johannesburg, and the Embassy in Pretoria. Welcome to Cape Town, the best of the 4 posts. It's the truth, they can't stay. They always are in town, and we love to see them most of the time. But it's good to be here, it's good to welcome you. I've met a fellow Washingtonian, a native Washingtonian. A lot of you all say, oh yeah, I'm from D.C. and we live in Maryland and Virginia. But there's some of us that were born and raised in the nation's capital, and we're proud of it. All kidding aside, this is an important issue. The United States government, let me talk a bit about what we do. The big ticket health item for us here is to help the South African government manage and get under control the scourge of HIV and AIDS. We've probably spent over the last 10 years close to $1 billion of the U.S. citizens in their tax dollars to help the South Africans get the disease under control. We've had successes. For example, here in Cape Town, we're at a point now where we are ratcheting back a lot of what we do because provincial government and national government both have been able to institute kind of treatment regimes, kind of preventative practices where we've begun to see the rate of infection begin to go down. So we've been able to restructure where we spend more of the money. With that success, of course, you don't you don't rest on that, you try and beat it. So we're doing all kinds of interesting things, including chasing a vaccine. HHS, CDC do a lot of clinical work and laboratory work here and throughout the subcontinent. So that's a good thing. The United States Agency for International Development, which I know my fellow Americans and probably most Africans are familiar with, their Office of Global Health has a very robust menu of programs that are implemented, again, throughout the region. Peace Corps, something that people often overlook, is also engaged in the health field as well. So those are kind of our 3 pillars, if you will, of health involvement in the health sector. We've not dared to try to get into mental health, and that's probably because it's better done by those people who really, 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 really know what they're talking about. But I think this is a very important topic because the health issues that we deal with at our level all come back to what it is you're talking about here today. And what we find often is the most important piece is the mental health piece, the counseling, the the ability to get over the stigmatization of having a lifelong, life-threatening disease. And in the context of some communities, it's being able to make the adjustment in your communities, because we're not even talking about individual mental health, we're talking about a community's mental health in many cases. Very, very important topic, and I don't say that because I'm a diplomat and that's what we do when we come to these things. This is said from the heart. It is a very important topic, and over the course of my career, I spent a lot of time in the Bureau of Human Resources in the Department of State, and I've had to go to offices and put people on administrative leave because they were suffering from serious mental health issues as a result of assignments they had taken for the U.S. government in places, as you can imagine, around the world. So it's a very real issue for us in the United States. It's a very real issue for communities around the world, and certainly for those who are from Africa or of African descent. So with that, I'd like to thank you very much, Mwanga, for the kind invitation. Dr. Satcher, always good to see you. Happy Omega birthday, my brother. Couldn't let that go by. And I look forward to hearing the readout of the conclusions that you all reach. And enjoy Cape Town. If you've never been, you'll always want to come back. Thank you very much.